Welcome back. This is Mary-Louise and I teach yoga at Key, Prenatal Yoga. And this is Harriet, who's 39 weeks pregnant, and she's demonstrating for us today. So we're going to do a few little shoulder rotations, but before we start, just a reminder, if you have any pelvic instability at all, you need to bring your legs out in front. You must not take your legs hip width apart. So you'll be sitting like this. Otherwise, if you don't have any pelvic instability, come back and sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. So we're going to start with just a little shoulder rotation, fingertips to shoulders. And on the inhalation, bringing the elbow tips together, the head down, so the back of the neck gets a nice stretch. And then lift those elbows up, rotate the shoulders and squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back. So we're combining breath, inhaling as we bring elbow tips together, exhale as we open. Inhale, coming forward, always using our deep diaphragmatic breath. Practicing that breath as Harriet's doing so beautifully. And then we'll rotate in the opposite direction. So you'll take the elbows back as you inhale and forward as you exhale. Just doing 3 at this stage, but of course you can continue these movements as much as you want to. And then simply pause, maybe bring your hands to baby, check in, how's baby going? And always remember, baby knows best. So if at any stage you're watching these videos and practicing and your baby says, "Oh, Mum, I don't really like what you're doing," then please listen to your baby. Override what Mum says, because baby always knows more than Mum. Mum will push on. Okay, let's come into a little side stretch. So take your left hand to the side, and we're going to raise the right hand up. Now be aware, if you've got a shoulder issue, you won't be raising your arm up above your head. What we want to do here is bring some movement into the right side of the lung. So Harriet's going to direct her breath to the right side of the lung, and we want to flush that lung out with beautiful golden image of prana, life force, that's brought with every breath. So flush it out, make that lung nice and healthy and vibrant with every breath in. Every breath out, relax the shoulder back slightly. So there's a little bit of movement. The feminine body is one of grace, of dignity and movement. We are sensual beings. So every breath in and out, have that little fluidity running through your body, and that in mind, that we are women of grace and fluid. And then we're going to lower that arm in front, and we lower it in front because we need to take care of blood pressure when you're pregnant. So always lowering the arm in front. Pause for a moment, check in with baby, check in with your blood pressure. Even simple movements like that can be quite taxing for women with low and high blood pressure. And then let's change sides. So opening the other lung up. Beautiful breath in and out. We're using the deep diaphragmatic breath, so the tip of the tongue is toward the roof of the mouth. But we're directing the breath to the lung, and there's movement, that beautiful graceful movement, the image of water the whole time, which helps us deal with pain. Whenever we think of pain, we think of heat and red. And during your labour, we want you to think of water and blue-green. It helps the mind to focus on water element. Whenever you're ready, Harriet, just bringing that arm down and coming back to baby. Check in with your blood pressure, check in with baby that everything is okay. The next movement, we're going to combine spinal wave, shoulders, neck, head. So the backs of the fingers are going to come together, little fingers touching, chin down, and the tailbone is slightly forward. So you're creating a little C with your back. And then on the inhalation, we're going to take the arms all the way out, take the wrists all the way out, and look to the ceiling. And then exhale, come forward again. It's a little bit like our cat posture that we did before, but we're doing this from sitting. So you're combining the movement with your breath, opening your lungs, opening that thymus gland, and in the throat, we're working here on balance for thyroid and parathyroid in the throat. So we open thyroid, parathyroid, and then we close thyroid, parathyroid. At the same time, you can be practicing your pelvic floor. So on the inhalation, we release the pelvic floor as the pelvis tilts back. On the exhalation, the pelvis tilts forward and we engage pelvic floor. So we'll do one more, just engaging pelvic floor. And the easy way to imagine that, on exhalation as we come forward now, gather and lift a tissue towards the vagina, imaginary. And then we'll cease there, bring hands to baby. connect, check in, check that all is okay. Final neck movement.